a little weird because just us. Everyone else is practicing. Every team is going to do their own thing this year, but I want to thank all of the players for being here all year. I know technically our season is not over. It's going to be over after next weekend. I think next week, this time, we should be like in the semifinal game of the Gold Division, right?
Perfect, perfect.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Positive energy, positive energy.
We would have like about 3 more hours to still be there, which means that we're still doing good. But thank you for the parents for bringing your kids, and those of you that brought other kids sometimes, thank you too for just making it happen, and really appreciate all of your dedication. This was a weird year because of the pandemic. Last year, those of you that played last year, technically we had 5 teams in this age division. 5, okay? Because we had 4 16s and 1 15. This year, anyone that was this age was on the same team. And that made it a little complicated for me as a coach. And we did have a couple of girls that could have played 14s, and but Jeff had a bunch of players down there too, so we did the best we could to make it work. But all in all, it's been a fun year. We have been outside all year, and I will announce this, continue to check SportsU, but we do have, I'm looking at Tuesdays in July, okay? Just Tuesday, 1 day a week, Tuesdays in July. But I haven't announced it because I'm trying not to be in the grass. I have a lead on the gym, but it's not going to be West Adams. But I'm hoping in the fall it'll be we'll be back somewhere, potentially West Adams. I don't know yet, but stay tuned because we're trying to make sure that we have everything situated. So just if you can, Tuesdays in July. It may not cost any money either. I don't know yet. Some of you were wondering, you know, we don't have a gym. The gym is one of the biggest expenses that we have. So not having the gym, you know, we have a little excess. So we might do the clinic for free, obviously. You know, got the food. If you like them, get the card. Known for a long time, and they do private functions too, and yada yada. All right, with no more, that's enough small talk. Let me get to it. I'm going to start by honoring our players this year. We do have a few specialty awards, and honestly, I really would have had some of you get different awards, but there's 1 or 2 categories where my medal count is really low. So I got to make sure that I don't deplete medals and then not have those medals available for the other teams. So it is what it is, all right? Let me start with this young lady. She did play, I think this is her 2nd year playing. She started late this year, but I really feel like her last tournament was her best tournament. She's a little shy, but very athletic and made a big contribution, and I know if we're going to kick some butt in San Diego, we're going to need some of that and more. But it's been really a pleasure to coach her, and that is Maria. We will take a picture afterwards, and the picture will show the bottom of your face if you guys don't mind. This is the first time I was talking to one of the parents. This was the first time I've seen a couple of these kids bottom of their face. I wouldn't have recognized them out in public. The next player I want to recognize is, let's see, she's the other middle, okay? So you already know who it is. But she's a really nice person. She leads the team in blocks on the season. And not there's a whole lot, but she still leads the team in blocks, that's nonetheless. And she can do a lot of everything. You know, she's a good passer. She serves. She's always positive. He always comes early and helps out to set up. Unlike some of you that like to sit in the car and wait till everything is done, you know. But very nice. She reminded me how she came out like 2-3 years ago to a clinic, but she didn't join for some reason then. But I'm glad she joined this year, and we definitely, hopefully, we can keep building next year. And that is Delina. I'm gonna insert some of the specialty awards right now. This next young lady, when I first saw her play this year, first practice, and some of you know when we first came out, a lot of people were rusty, boy. Man, oh man, they hadn't touched the volleyball in months. And I was like, I swear you used to be pretty good. What happened? But as the rust came off, this person, someone asked me today, and I won't put them on blast, but they're going to the college showcase next week. And, you know, a lot of coaches, they always feel, a college coach can always feel like, I can teach you how to serve. I can teach you how to pass. I can teach you how to spike. I can teach you how to set. But one thing you can't teach a person is how to have heart. And this person has more heart than anyone in the gym almost any day. She goes hard. She may not be the most talented, but her talent is how hard she plays and how much passion she plays with it. And it's infectious, and you just know when she's on the court, you do not have to worry about her. You don't have to worry about her not giving 100%. And for that, she gets our Hustle Award, because she's always the person hustling the most, and that's Diana. She also could have got this next award, because her and this other player were tied for most dedicated. They didn't miss a tournament or a practice all season long. And she was very rusty the first tournament. Very rusty. I mean, I think this is her third year playing with us, if I'm not mistaken. And I remember the first year I saw her, I said, she's going to be a beast. And she is one of our beasts this year. But that first tournament, I don't know what was going on. But I'm so glad that she got the rust off. And once she did, there was no turning back. Midway through the season, I made her a captain too. But this award is for most dedicated, and that is Krista.
What? Krista Young? What?
Next award is, you know, I hate giving MVP because I watch, during the pandemic, I'm home all the time. So I put on sports talk while I'm working. I probably shouldn't do it because I'm not that productive. I kind of get sucked into some of the discussions, and I look up and like, now when you don't touch your computer, how it goes blank. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought I was working. Why my computer, I gotta power it back up, not paying attention. But I say that to say, the debate between like an MVP, is it the best player or is it the most important player? It's not always the same thing, because technically, MVP, most valuable player, is the person who is the most valuable to the team. Not necessarily the best player. And this player, I'm saying all this, I didn't give him MVP. But I can tell you this, without a doubt, they are the most valuable to this team. Because we played without them, and we played with them. And those of you that go to the tournaments know that it was night and day what we look like when they're there and when they're not there. And this player probably could have been the MVP, with the exception of they need to get more MVP type tendencies. MVP tendencies mean I'm there early, I stay late, I work the hardest, I communicate, I do all the other little intangibles that make a person an MVP. So were they the MVP? No. But were they the most valuable player to this team? Yes. That's my lady.
She knew that.
She's gonna work on those MVP tendencies though. And if she gets MVP
Much better than your dad, too, baby.
Okay.
What's your dad? I'm sitting right here.
This next player, man, y'all put me in hard situations. I watch The Voice sometimes in some of those shows, and you know, all the judges always act stupid, like, "Oh, this is so hard." Well, sometimes it is hard, but it is what it is. This next player, I've known her for a long time, and it's weird because I've known her for a long time, but it's my first time getting to coach her, and I made her the captain. And I made her the captain because I feel like she's a great player, but her growth needs to be more kind of like on the vocal, being more vocal. She's a little quiet in nature, but when she's out there vocal and talking, it really helps the team a lot. And I think being captain this year, even though she can't, she probably won serve probably like 1/3 of the time and lost it the other 2/3. So she needs to kind of work on little Rochambeau, paper, scissors, or coin flip, whatever they're doing. You gotta kind of, hopefully she never grows up to be a gambler because she's not good at that part of it. But everything else, the coach will want the captain, she brought it, and that is Jessica. This next player, first year playing. Like I told you, last year we had 5 teams in this age group. And, you know, probably wouldn't have been on this team if I had a whole bunch of teams. However, this team would not be what we are without her. And everybody, I really feel that everybody on this team brings something to the table. And this person is the most inspirational because she definitely improved, okay? She definitely improved over the course of the season. However, the fact that she always is in a positive frame of mind, whether she was playing, not playing, whether her buddies were on the court or not in the court, she cheered for everyone the same because she knows what it means to be a team member. And that's her special skill, but at the same time, considering she never really played that much before, and if you see her now, she brings a lot to the table in terms of her skill too, and that is most inspirational is Deja.
Deja.
Let's see. All right. So I got 3 people left. Drama guilt. This young lady, always in the rotation, always having fun, always a smile on her face, always working hard. And it's weird because, unfortunately, I don't let her serve that much. But when we had a serving competition in practice, and I think we had maybe everybody in practice, might have been missing one person. The one girl that I don't let serve beat everybody. And I'm like, what does that say about me as a coach? I felt like, what am I doing? My best server, I don't even let her serve. But she has a positive attitude about it, and she's definitely one of our best passers and brings a lot to the team, and that's Megan. So, the drama builds. This is where it gets hard. Okay? This is where it gets hard. This next player, it's hard to call them the most improved because, quite frankly, they're probably the best player on the team. But then it goes back to, Is the best player because they're the best skilled player? Or once again, are they the most important player? Okay? And this player, I feel like I'm going to name them most improved because I think they had a lot to learn. They're playing up. They really could be playing down with the 14s, but probably the best server, maybe the best passer, could do a lot of everything, but what they wanted to do was they just wanted to hit. And I'm like, let me explain to you, lady. Now that you get older and playing against these big people, you're gonna have to find multiple ways to kick people's butt. And it's not gonna be just because you're spiking balls down their throat. And I think as the course of the season went on, they started to learn that, and they started to be a little more cerebral, thinking the game and seeing where they can make the impact. And I think that's where the improvement was. And if that continues, this person, and the sky's the limit, and that is Michelle. And last but not least, this player probably saw. I told Malaysia at the last tournament, I said, just set her every time. I don't care if it's 10 times in a row. And it's because they're just consistent. And pleasure to coach because she's really good, but she doesn't really walk around like super confident, but which is a problem. Sometimes people mistake confidence with cocky. You can be ultra confident and not cocky at the same time. This player needs to be more confident because I am confident when she's on the court as a coach. She brings me confidence. I have more confidence in her than she has in herself sometimes because she is a great passer, a great hitter. She's always having fun. And sometimes I take her out to serve, and she actually thinks that I don't think she can serve. But when you got 12 or 13 girls on the team, I gotta find a way to get the other people in. And the people that go in, most times it's Diana, can serve her butt off too. But it's never, and I told her one time, I said, I'm not taking you out because I don't think you can serve. You are a beast, and you need to be more confident. But today and for this season, you are our MVP, and that's Jackie.
All right.
And that concludes our award ceremony. We're gonna take a team picture. You guys like our new banner?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a couple people that want to say something before we take our team picture.
Very nice.
I know we don't need this mic because it's not really necessary, but it makes it feel special.
So Jack,
Now you feel important, right?
yeah. Okay, so Chet, we wanted to give you this award because we all feel that you have all improved all of us, and you really have pushed us to get #1 last time, and you just have built us as a team, and from all of us, we really believe that you're our greatest coach. So.
Yay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. This is a weird year. And I'm the club director, and I have to honestly say, when I saw this group of kids, I did say, I want to coach this group, because I'm the club director. I coach whatever group I want to coach. However, I do try to do what's best for everybody, not what's best for me, or my ego, or whatever the situation may be, but it has been a pleasure. I know it's weird. Normally we would be doing this after Nationals, but Nationals would have normally been this weekend. The banquet would have been next weekend. And the weekend after that is 4th of July weekend. And I know y'all don't want to see my face on 4th of July. Okay? And then after that, I'm busy too. So, season's not over. I know it kind of feels like we're making it sound like it's over, but it's not. There's still more butt to kick. We're going to take a picture right now. Let's go take a picture.